It was the year 2023, and technology was changing quickly. Artificial intelligence had gone to the point where it could do many of the things that used to be done by human developers. Companies were eager to use these new AI technologies because they promised to make businesses much more efficient and less dependent on expensive human labor. Because of this, a lot of developers lost their jobs because their skills were no longer in high demand. People who were able to change and learn about how AI was being developed were able to find work. But for many others, it was too late. They had spent years learning how to code with traditional languages and methods, but now those skills were becoming outdated. Even though developers were skeptical at first, they eventually came to accept that AI was the future of technology. They realized that there was no point in trying to stop it, so many of them quit the field. In the end, the rise of AI made traditional coding as we knew it impossible to use. Developers had to change or risk falling behind, and in the end, the winners in this new era of technology were the ones who thought ahead. As AI technologies became more common, a lot of traditional developers were in danger of losing their jobs. This was because AI could do many tasks faster, better, and cheaper than humans. Companies had a reason to use AI and automate as many tasks as possible because of this. This was especially clear in fields like data entry and customer service, where people do the same things over and over again. In these situations, AI systems were able to do the same tasks over and over without making many mistakes. This made them cheaper than hiring people to do the same work. This meant that traditional developer skills were no longer in high demand. Many people found that they couldn't keep up with the speed and efficiency of AI systems, so they had to find work in other industries or retrain to stay relevant. AI technologies have made many things easier, but they have also brought new risks and challenges to the workplace. People and businesses should be aware of these risks when they use new technologies and think about how they might affect employment. As the need for traditional developers went down, the need for developers who work with AI went through the roof. Companies were willing to pay top dollar for people who knew how to build and keep complex AI systems running. These developers rose to the top of the tech industry, making a lot of money and getting a lot of respect. But not everyone was happy about the rise of AI. Some people said that it was taking jobs away from people who worked hard and making the gap between rich and poor get bigger. Others were worried about the ethical implications of relying so much on AI and the possible risks of letting machines make important decisions for us. Even though these worries exist, the use of AI has continued to grow. It became a standard in almost every industry, from healthcare and finance to transportation and retail. And as time went on, it seemed like AI could do anything. But there were growing pains, as there are with any new technology. There were times when AI systems made mistakes or did things that didn't make sense. This led to calls for more rules and oversight, as well as the creation of new rules to make sure that artificial intelligence is used safely and responsibly. As time goes on, it is clear that artificial intelligence will play a bigger and bigger role in our world. And while it may have meant the end of traditional coding as we knew it, it has also opened up a whole new world of possibilities and opportunities. Even though AI brought new challenges and risks, developers were able to adapt and do well in this new era of technology. People who were able to learn about AI development and add it to their skill set were able to get well-paying jobs that were in high demand. At the same time, traditional developers who couldn't or wouldn't change found new jobs in fields that still needed people's skills and labor. They used their skills and experience to make these companies better, and many of them were happy and successful in their new jobs. Overall, the growth of AI has had a big effect on both the tech industry and the job market. It changed how we work and what skills are in demand, but it also gave people who were willing to adapt new opportunities. In the end, it was hard for developers to keep up with how technology was changing and find new ways to make money, but it was worth it.